Rev up those fryers. Alright, let's get everything all set up. I don't think I'll be drawing this. I think I'll just be doing it with my mouse. Hello. Stefan, hello. What is up, my briggity bro? Hello. How's it going? Doing all right? Having a good day? Okay, let's see.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Hendren went out in the field to bring us this special report.
Okay, so today we've got a task that we need to do. I have here reference for particles bouncing. And so today what we're going to do is essentially just copy them. Because there is a effect that is constant throughout the series. And I would rather have a couple of preset ones done that I can just plop in wherever instead of having to hand animate them every time. And I found a better way to do it. We're going to be using a lot of glow nodes. So what I want to do is do particle bright 1, particle bright, let's go particle mid, and particle dim. So then what we can do with these is we're going to trace over these particles here. Hey Dennis, how's it going? We're going to trace over these particles with the square tool. And I'm going to have it be red for the time being. And essentially what we're going to do is just match up the shape, just like this. And wherever these particles go, we're just going to trace all of them, and then those will be presets that we have that we can just plop in wherever. So this particle's going up this way. And we just want the path of it for right now. Like we can add more layers later. I'm just gonna start out with the 3. Hey, Callium's here too. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing? I'll never even know your name. So this is kind of just like a lot of monotony again. Kind of similar to last stream. Oh, is that not how? Is it Control Alt? It is Control Alt. There we go. But if I front load the work now, I can just use it wherever later on. It's kind of the goal. Kind of want it in the middle of the glow for right here. Being not a sentimental age. And so the reason I'm doing it in red right now is because I can export all of this and then just change the color within like the attachments that I have to do to it in order to make it glow. So I'll be able to change it from purple to green to whatever needs it, which would be very nice. Very nice and handy. I see that little dude down there. It's like right about there. And yep, that's the end of the particle. Boom. Yeah, okay, cool. Been good for the time being. Gotta keep studying for tomorrow though. So you'll only be here a little. Oh, do you have an exam tomorrow? Or something? That's so sad. So ones that don't last that long, like this one, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll go here on dim to dim 1. What about yourself? Are you eating properly? Funny enough, I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's almost 7 o'clock. I was actually at my animation lab for like a good chunk of the day today. Oh, so that one's just not gonna start there. That's gonna start on this frame. I was at the animation lab for a good chunk of the day today. Like from noon to about 20 minutes ago. So like 6.5 hours. And it was great. I got a lot of stuff done. Yes, Zelda? What, baby? I just heard her go in the background. And I ate before I went. But I am hungry. However, I just want to keep working on stuff, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, so that one's another bright one. So we can duplicate this layer. I don't know why it does this, where it goes _1 instead of like it can't detect a number that's at the end of it. Ah, crap. Okay, it didn't recognize that I did that. Okay, cool. Bright 2. Let's see. Let me hear you. It looks like that's gonna be just like this. What? Oh, that's part of that. Okay. So bright 2. Yeah, okay. I'm getting it now. You guys want to see something that I worked on today? Hang on. I gotta open Discord. And that's gonna like crap my computer out. My computer does not like running OBS and a Discord at the same time, much less OBS, Discord, and in-animation software. Where is it? This is some effect work that I did for my senior project. I also did the character animation, the rough character animation for this shot as well. And I'm very proud of this. Oh, hey Bush. All right, you guys ready? Here's some effects work. I pretty much did everything in this besides the background. Again. We got those impacts. I'll go frame by frame. No? Am I not gonna be able to do frame by frame? I'll scrub through it. I'll scrub through it. We got some doubling up on the smear frames for the characters for this. Some glow. Some impacts. We gotta have a white and a black one. The black one's allowed to have color in it, but the white one can only have black in it. And then some blending overlays with a lightning strike. And then the portal opens. And they toilet bowl down. And then we get sucked into the comic book. So yeah, that's something else that I've done today. I've been a busy man working on 2 projects at once, as I'm sure you guys are aware. This looks very cool, very smooth, wonderful. Thank you. You managed to do 50 to 100 on 9 circles? Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. Good job. Zelda! She's going crazy. I swear, every day she goes crazier and crazier. She's insane, I swear. Can you guys hear that? That's Zelda. That bam, 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 bam in the background, that's her. Alright. So if I... Boo! Yeah! Boo! That's nice. And then what's actually good about this is that I'll be able to select which layers I want to have used, so I can create variation within the sets. In fact, I might actually do that and only do 2 or 3 of these instead of 5. I like this one because it's got a few of them that go in the same direction. Same thing with that one. This one's good because it's all around. I think I'll do that. I think I'll get rid of these 2. There, now I get to be lazier. Ha ha ha. Okay. Bwamp, bwamp. There's another dim one that I see. So, we're gonna do that. then it's very small right there, but it's noticeable for me. Scale it down, scale it back up. I can relate to working on 4 different things at the same time. I never used to be able to, but then I started actually like doing different things, and those different things being like animation on top of level building. So like essentially once I went to college is kind of when that like started happening. So that's probably that one right there. I can usually only work on 1 GD level at a time, but I kind of very quickly oscillate back and forth between animating and building. Like I haven't been in GD in like a week. I haven't done anything. I think this one is supposed to be this right here. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. So we've got 2 mids over here on the left. So we're gonna get those done now. Copy, paste. And this is essentially all that I plan on stream being today, is just resizing the squares. And just kind of like hooking things up to each other with what they need to be. Do you think there are any other games with level editors as advanced as GD? Oof. See, I'm not really sure because I don't really go outside of what I'm comfortable with. Like, I know that you can do quite a lot in Roblox just because of the stuff that like you've shown me yourself, Bush. But I didn't scale that properly. That was weird. Right there. As advanced as GD though, I'm not sure. I think I don't know anything else that is bigger than it. I don't really know much more of what's even like close to it. So I'd say it's probably like one of, if not the biggest, like sort of level editor thing that's out there. Nice. And we will duplicate to, I wonder if it's _1 and I duplicate it. Oh, that's what causes it to do that. Okay. So I just got to start naming my things with a underscore between the last thing and the number. That's what does it. That's kind of weird. _1, _2, _1, _2. Okay. Boop, boop, bloop, bloop. What a child waking up to the noise of East Harlem. So now it's just a matter of getting this last one done, and then we can try to see if we can't hook it up to some nodes. Nodes in Toon Boom, or how do I word this? Nodes are basically Toon Boom's equivalent of triggers. That is like the best way that I can explain it. You can like hook things up to each other and make certain layers do certain things. And I'm gonna need to do some of that for this in order to make the colors do what I want and all the particles turn invisible. Bloop. Cool, okay. What frame was this? 14. Stop at 14. Actually, stop at 13. Yeah, there we go. Cool, okay. What you work on usually depends on your mood. Making a video to composing music, dude, I feel that. I don't compose music myself, but yeah, it kind of depends on the day. I totally get that. Like, I had so much fun today doing the effects for the video that I showed earlier. And I've been having like so much fun with that project just in general. And then there are just like other days where I just don't feel like doing anything for like no reason. I have all day to do stuff and then I just don't. Okay, node view. This is kind of the under the hood of everything. So all of these are the drawing layers. And I want all of them to have a transparency node on them. So this is the transparency node is essentially the this application's alpha trigger. That's what this is. So I'm gonna just line them up so that it's nice and neat, nice and orderly. And now, if you look on the timeline, all these stars, these are all the transparency nodes, as you can see lighting up over in the node view. And if you can see right here, these are all like kind of transparent now. When you hook something up to a transparency node, it automatically places it at 50%. And so you need to go through all of the layers and say, hey, I want it to start at 100. Or I want it to start at 0, actually. Start at 0. So this one right here doesn't fade anymore. So I just got to go through all of them and just do 0. 0. 0. I have a lot of windows to close once I'm done doing this. 0. 0. And that one's already there. Okay. So now it should look like nothing has even happened. Like it should look how it looked before I put the nodes on. Yeah, none of them fade. This looks scary. Dude, this was very scary to learn. The first class that I had with this software, we went into this thing on like day 1 and we were like tasked of hooking things up to each other that shouldn't have been, it should not have been day 1 stuff, let me put it that way. It was very non-beginner friendly for us. And then the professor realized like, oh, I'm getting way too into this. I apologize. So he was like, oh, you can do this for like if you want to learn how to do it for this first assignment, and like nobody did it. Because it was just so overwhelming that no one wanted to try to go back to it and learn. It was awful. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to the end of each layer, transparency, and making them 100% transparent. So after doing that for all of them, they should fade away, just like that. Nice. Okay, now we need a glow. And we're gonna try something here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. We cannot put multiple into one. That stinks. Let's get our thing. Let's get purple. 255, 185. No. What? That's not it. 185, 255. That's our purple. That's purple color. Okay. Alt. And then have the layer be recolored. Each layer individually be recolored, because I don't know a better way to do it. Just like that. So now they're all purple and the colors are additive. Cool. Okay, that works. That's great. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So now, let's throw on a color card that is black. And select a different layer so that those boxes go. Why don't they go away? Boxes. Gross. That's why I don't like color cards. Ugh. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So now we've got some particles. All right. See you later, Callium. Good luck with your college stuff, whatever it may be. So one thing that I have noticed, however, is they don't fade away now. They stay fully like opaque. They don't blend off. So I'm wondering if I switch the order of the nodes around, if that'll help. We're kind of experimenting right now. That doesn't seem to have done anything, unfortunately. Weird. I wonder why that is. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Yeah, they don't fade away. It's very peculiar. I wonder why that is. Let's try something. Let's create a composite node. Where would that be? Is there not one here? There is, okay. So these guys will all go into the same composite. And then this composite will feed into the other composite. This one can just go. Come on, right here. Right there, okay. Yeah. Now, I wonder if I can take one of these glow nodes, feed it through the comp, and if that will make it work. That doesn't do it. Huh. I don't know. That's very weird. Unless it does do it and it can only be rendered. Sometimes that happens as well, now that I think about it. Boo! Alright, yeah, I'm gonna turn stream off for a second and see if this works at all. Particle test 1. Okay. Okay, so good news. That does work. And I will show you guys the proof right here. If we scrub through, see, the problem is that it's not blending anymore. So we'll have to test this, but that works. Okay. So I wonder what happens if we actually undo the composite stuff and have it just be like this. Everything feeds into the same composite, but every individual layer has their own stuff, you know? Just doing some maintenance, organization, what have you, because it was no longer organized. I would like to maintain organization. I'm trying to build good habits. Okay. Tablet off. Export movie. Let's do 2. Ah! Figured it out. That's how you do it. That's good to know. Tablet on. And if we go frame by frame, you can see the blending happening. And they fade away. Okay, cool. That's how this works. Bloop. So now we just have to do that. We can reuse the same layers, which will be okay. And then I'll export each burst as its own like little thing. And then if I want them, here's the cool thing. I believe if I select them all, And let's say I do 255, 125. Oh, there's a green one. There's a green one in there. If I get rid of all these. Those aren't green for some reason. Why aren't you guys green, huh? Did you not get colored properly? Well, you did. Huh. Well, I guess I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now. It's probably just not wanting to in order to save on like render space. Just like how it was earlier. Yeah, see, these particles aren't even going transparent. Yeah, they're not going transparent anymore. So, you know, I'll do a test. I'll do a test just to be safe. Export movie test number 3. Yeah, those two particles are still red, but the other ones fade away, so that's odd. I'll probably just have to deal with it later. For now, though, we have a good effect here. Yo, guys, guess what just happened? I got called off of work for tomorrow morning, so I don't have to go to bed in an hour and a half. That is hype. Holy shit. So I can just keep going. I can go longer than I planned. I can go later than I planned, which is good. I wanted to get at least this done today, but who knows? We might do something else. We'll see. Okay. Turn those off because that stuff is not gonna matter. Let's see, we want to start at 13 and end at 25. There's more particles. There's a lot of particles doubled up here. Okay. So let's do some more copy paste. Why don't we? Ah, yep, here's this. Here's this thing. I'm gonna start it right here. So, the previous action was fulfilled where it goes from full opacity to 100% opacity. No. No transparency to full transparency. There we go. So now we have to reset the value, which simply should be a copy pasting that, but oh, yep, there it goes. And I will do that to all of them because no particle starts out invisible. Come here and go boop. So that detaches everything from each other. I guess we can have that open. It's fine. But we're following this one. This is a decent representation of the kind of behind the scenes effort that not everyone sees in animated projects. It is kind of just a lot of brute forcing things and tinkering to make sure that everything you're doing is exactly how you want them or exactly how they need to be. And if the film demands, then the effort is going to be worth it in the end. So while I don't need to be doing this, the fact that I am is going to sell the whole bit so much better. Because of this extra effort, if that makes sense. Yep, we got one more. About that size, and about right there. So that should be the first particle. Just bloop. Cool. And there's this one right here. I think I'm gonna go for that one for the second bright one. Goes until there. Looks like it's this really big shape right here. And it can only get bigger, so let's just make it right about there. It's okay if it's not 100% perfect. 90% though, bare minimum. Hang on a minute. There is something right there that I see. Oh, that was so tiny, I almost missed it. Cool. Brilliant. That's a short one. That's a short one. So these two are going to be our mediums. Doing them backwards is actually probably going to be the smarter move. I should say almost backwards. Not 100%. But then I can just scale it up to where I need. Just like that. It's nice that I can share stuff like this with people. Even if there's not a lot of people, some people might look at this and be like, oh wow, I want to go make something. And it's also nice to just like show people what I'm doing, you know? It goes all the way to the end too. Oh my goodness. Nope. Wrong thing. Ooh, that's too big. This one might also now be too big, actually. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. Ooh, where is that? Looks like right about there? Let's say there, yeah. Let's say that right there. Okay. So now we got two tiny ones to do. Up. This one right there. And this bottom one, just like that. Right? I think that's fine. Ooh. Hi, Jarvis. That's interesting. There's just one. Just like that, and then it goes away. Let's turn all of them on. And there's the last one. Goes until here. I see that we have a couple of people here. For those of you guys who are here, if anyone manages to stay. What are you guys most excited about for me in the pipeline? You most excited for Stick and Dash episode 2? You most excited for a new GD level? What's the thing that you just cannot wait for me to finish? I'm curious. Did I skew that? No? Okay. That is interesting that there is that one. I don't think I'm going to do anything with it, though. But... Boo! Yeah! Nice. Okay. So since we front-loaded the work earlier, what we should be able to do is take the 0 opacity and then place it at the position after the last drawing in every layer. I should say in the cell, just like this. And now they all disappear. And if I turn on all the glows, we'll have that. And I am going to export a video of this just so I can verify that it's going to work. We'll do test number 4. Render it out. Try to find wherever it ended up. And I can confirm that it works. Awesome. There's our particles. That's really nice, actually. I'm glad I have those down. Now I'll just go through, make every start of the third and final loop visible. And then we'll start on our last particle burst for the night. Okay. Oh, it's actually kind of nice having the glow on for this because I can see the effects of it still. That's really nice. This is actually really cool, the fact that Harmony has this blending, I guess, ability function. Gotta remember this for when I'm doing like fire or something in the future. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I really, really like doing visual effects work. So much to the point where it'll probably be what I end up doing as like a career path. I could see myself being an effects animator. Visual effects. Like, for example, in Floodfall Caverns, I had a lot of water splashes, which I had obviously like used reference for, but they were still a lot of fun to do. And the visual effect that I showed earlier with the lightning and the portal opening up and all that stuff, all that's very fun for me. It's very fun doing it in like hand-drawn stuff too. Like it's fun having to draw the lightning bolts itself and not using like After Effects or whatever, you know? Granted, After Effects is really good, but I like drawing stuff by hand. That's fun for me. Mid. Nope. Mid. Bang. I think 6 particles is a good number. It's not a lot to the point where it's like, okay, calm down, but it's enough to where you notice. It's like a good round number for them. Six is a good maximum. There we go. Because then for like lighter impacts, I can like cut half of them. And it depends on which ones I cut. Because I can cut some of them, I can cut none of them. I can cut some, I can cut others. It just depends. Zelda! Are you crazy? The answer is yes. Definitely. 100%. Shit is crazy. Okay, this is the next one we do. Alright. We're gonna go up to ah, crap. Okay. These look very bright right now, but it's because they're blending against the reference footage. So once I turn that off, they'll actually be closer to purple's normal color. Yeah, okay. Now we just need 2 smaller ones. I'm thinking this one and this one. And whatever this one is, you need to go away for a second. There's a lot more than 6 in this burst, but that's okay. Zelda, do you mind? Do you mind, pretty kitty? Right there. Point. Bam. Oh, auto-saved. Thank you, Toon Boom, for auto-saving for me. Big preach. Bam, 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 bam. That one. All right. Oh, what? Why does this one do that? Hello? Oh, did I just not move it? I don't think I moved it. Whoops. Nice. Take it. Bam. Bam. Frame after, the frame after, the frame after, and the frame after. So now green's gonna show up soon. Hey buddy, you got popcorn? Yeah, you do. Okay, particle test 5. You look beautiful and broken in all the right places. All right, here are our particles. There's one loop, there's another, and there's the last one. This is going to speed up the process so much, because before I was doing it frame by frame, and all the colors, each frame had their own like color with their own saturation and transparency, and it was getting too much. I needed to streamline it. Now I can just plop these in wherever I need, and I can have the color change whenever. Very handy. Very handy. No one's been here in forever. That's alright. Well, since no one's here, I won't bother doing an outro. Stay awesome out there.